Today I am going to be testing out the L'Oreal Paris Pure Sugar Scrub. It is a brand new product. It smooths and nourishes. It has 3 fine sugars and cocoa for the face and the lips. You can use it for the lips, but I have not yet. This scrub pairs naturally derived brown, blonde, and white sugars with crushed cocoa, coconut oil, and rich cocoa butter. Our formula gently exfoliates to smooth and nourish your skin. Immediately, skin feels softer and smoother. Dirt, sebum, and impurities are removed. Dead skin is gently polished away, and in 1 week, your skin feels nourished and comforted. Skin looks healthier, smoother, and glowing. And showing the side, these are also the other different ones of scrubs that you can get. There's this one, the cocoa one, which I got, is good for dry skin. They have one for oily skin, and then they have one for dull skin. As you may already know, I do have a lot of dry skin, especially on my nose, forehead, and my face. It makes it very hard to apply foundation without it flaking, and I thought that I would give this one a try. I do have a lot of sensitivities to face masks, sugar scrubs, and stuff like that, so I figured I would try this one out and see how well it worked. It glides on and rinses off easily, does not dry out the skin, is suitable for all skin types. It says, crystals may appear at the surface of the product. This natural occurrence has no impact on its performance. And then it shows you the directions on how to apply. Apply to clean, dry skin, avoiding the eye area. Massage over face and or lips with wet fingers. Rinse with water. Use 3 times a week. In case of contact with eyes, rinse immediately. Do not use on chapped lips. Do not ingest. Keep out of reach of children. And then for personalized skincare advice, they do have a telephone number at the bottom that you can call them if you have questions or what have you. I have already tested this out about 3 times already, I believe, but it's been at least a week, almost 2 weeks since I have used this, and I find that it works really, really well. My skin has never felt softer, and I think it has to do with the cocoa butter, and I find this is very smooth and non-irritating to my skin. Because I know how they say, how most brands say suitable for all skin types, but there are some rare skin types out there where they're hypersensitive and where certain things may not work for them. And I just love the little box packaging, the gold color. This is what the glass looks like, and the little logo, just a little gold and brown twist to open. And it does have a little, when you first open, it will have a little seal lid on there. You can either throw that away or keep it to cover it up if you want to be extra careful that way as to not get any germs or what have you in there. But this, I don't know if you'll be able to see my lighting isn't all that great today, but that's what it looks like. As you can see, I've used a fair amount so far, so we will get to trying this out. I now have, I don't know if you can see, I now have a little bit of a wet finger, and this does kind of, as it sits, it does kind of melt a bit, so it's not a stiffer scrub as one might expect, and you can just put little dabs where you feel it necessary to scrub. And I do find that a little bit of the scrub does go a long way, so you might not need as much as you think you might. So just finish applying. I just like to dab my sugar scrubs on. You can see that is what it looks like, and if you feel like you're not getting enough spots, you can add a little bit more, but it does smooth out evenly. Now I'm just going to wet my hands again so I can gently massage this into my face. And you can see that it kind of melts away a bit into your skin. I don't know if you can see that, but it's not a foaming scrub, I believe, because of the coconut oil and the cocoa butter. And if you feel like your hands are getting a bit dry when you scrub, you can just gently put a little bit more onto your hands and scrub again. And it is so soft. I don't think you can even see that on my hands, but it is so soft and smooth. The sugars in it are extremely fine, so it's not a coarse scrub. Now I will get to finishing scrubbing the rest of my face, and I will show you what I look like after. I have now finished rinsing my face with some warm water. My face does look a little bit red, but that is the initial redness from the warm water on my skin. And I did also cool it off with a little bit of cold water to tighten my pores back up. I don't know if you can see, my face is dry, but there are some shiny spots right here. That is, I don't know if you can see right here how it hits. That is how my skin naturally looks after using this product, as it does say that instantly skin feels smoother and softer with that, but you also do notice a little bit of your skin glowing in certain areas like your nose, forehead, especially under your eye area. You can see it's kind of like got a little bit of a brightening effect. I don't know, you can tell. Come closer, and that is how my skin looks. That is just from being dry, and from the coconut oil and the cocoa butter. It is very nourishing, and it is extremely soft on the face. My skin feels really soft here. My nose feels a lot softer because I do get a ton of dry skin around my nose, piercings, my face, everywhere. It feels extremely soft. I got mine from my local drugstore. One of my local drugstores was closing out, so I did manage to get it on sale, I think, for about around $10, I think, but I think at your local Walmart and what have you, I think is around $15 for it, but I would highly recommend trying it out. And I do notice that even like days afterwards, my skin still feels soft and smooth, like it's had lotion been applied to it. You know, I don't have to do anything. It keeps it moisturized, and I can feel like 3 days afterwards, feel my skin, and it will still feel soft as if I had just washed it. It is a product I definitely highly recommend everyone to try out. Man, woman, what have you. Let me know down in the comments what you think about this new L'Oreal Paris Sugar Scrub.